Hey guys, Kelly G here. Thanks for checking out my video. This is just a quick little lesson on how to trim your Tori Belle lashes because they're expensive and you don't want to trim them and then mess them up. So the best thing to do is keep them in the case so that you know which lash is which, right? Right now I have in the case the 9 to 5s. This is a new set. This is my pretty much my go-to daily natural lash look. They can be dressed up for sure, but they're a much more natural look than what I have on tonight. Today is ladies' night. So with a graduated lash where it gets longer at the end, you're gonna trim it from the outside. You're gonna trim a magnet off the outside. But with the 9 to 5s, they end and they start in the same way and then they flare in the middle. So what you wanna do is cut the inner one, because you're going to want the outer one to be bigger. So take your lash, so make sure that you know that this is going to be the inner corner of your lash, right? And then I bought myself a little pair of nail scissors that I use specifically for these. Now if you're old lady like me, you got to put on your cheaters. Sorry for the glare. And then if you see on the band, there's all these little tiny magnets. I think there's 6 of them. And there's a little space in between each magnet. So what you're going to do is you're going to, on the inner part of the lash, cut as close to, so here's one magnet and here's the next magnet. You want to cut as close to this next magnet as possible so that you don't have space hanging off the end of your lash, so that the end of your lash is a magnet so it's really secure. So you're going to take your little scissors and just cut as close to the next magnet as you can get. Trim, pop like that. Now, your lash is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to tell you, 99% of the time when people are struggling with their lashes, it's because they're too long. If the lash is too long, it will lift on the inner and or outer corner. So keep that little piece because it's an amazing little actually, you can trim it down a little bit more even, and get rid of that little bit of flap, the part that's not magnet. Trim that away so that you just have magnet. And then you will have another little magic anchor. So 99% of the time when people are on the struggle bus trying to get these guys working for them, it's because they're not the right size. They need to be smaller. So, and then the other reason why sometimes people struggle is maybe eye shape, or maybe their eyes are watery, or maybe their lid is a little bit greasy, right? Oily, right? Their skin is oily. And in that case, our magnet anchors are the bomb, okay? So what you do is you trim your lash, you apply your liner or your magnetic mascara along the lash line, and you place the lash about 3 or 4, maybe 3 lashes in from your corner of your eye, not all the way in where your natural lash is, okay? Because again, when you blink, it'll lift because it'll push down there. So you want to start that lash a couple of lashes in from your natural lash and then all along the edge. Now, if you're on the struggle bus still, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your tweezer, ideally a plastic tweezer, but I never use plastic tweezer because I always have my metal ones around. And all you have to do is grab that little anchor, which has the couple of little lashes on it, and pop it underneath in the corner on both corners, and that will keep your lashes on forever. My dog's barking. Peace out.